Alright. Welcome, viewers, who just, in case you weren't here earlier, the California Drought and the St. John's Aviators just finished their first game of the season. The Aviators came out on top with a 2-1 victory over the Drought. The first game of Season 3 of LHB, in case some of you viewers were not there to watch it. And now they'll be going for their second game of the night, as the Aviators look to sweep the first two games of the season against California, who is still without their best player, Jets 23. And we're also welcoming in viewers of the Belleville Blizzard Georgia Greyhounds game, in case some of those people who have been watching that are tuning in. Game 2 will be played in St. John's again. It's the Drought looking to bounce back after that loss. Had a pretty good ending to the game. Got a couple of good chances. Managed to bury one by their rookie goaltender, Annoyed. They were outshot 13-4 though. That's a real nail biter if you're the Drought. I'm looking for a much better start for this game. Official start time is in about 5 minutes, I believe, until puck drop. Cookie, any input you want to give on for the fans?
Should be just as exciting as the first one.
And as I mentioned, it was a really close game, practically the whole game. The Drought kind of fell apart in that second period in the middle of it. But after that, Claydu really shut the doors. Yeah, Claydu shut the doors. He managed to give his team some life, and they got a goal from one of their rookies, Apat, which kind of got some of their belief going. This game, it looks like they'll be going with the same line as they had last game. It's their top line, and the Aviators will do the same thing. Kuzi God, for those of you who missed the first game, had a 2-goal game. The hero of Game 3 of the LHB Season 2 Finals secured their 2 goals in the win. And here he is with the puck, losing it momentarily to Quake, and now he'll get it back up as the Drought trying to get their first goal of the season after being or not their first goal of the season, my bad. Trying to score the first goal against the Aviators, as they have not been in the lead at all. Here's Sammy. Cross for Luke. That shot's pung away. Gonna go wide of the net. Luke with the puck. Gets it up for Sammy. Sammy shooting when it's blocked in front of the net by Zekro. And Zekro gonna get the clear. Cross for Alex. Alex bringing it in. Might have a step on Sammy, but Sammy with a good back check. Thumbnails on the screen.
Should be. It should be all the way by now. Like it's not on OBS, so. Well, if it's broken, then it's not on my side.
Now Quake, cross for Zekro. He whiffs on it. Here's Zekro. Up for Kuzi God. Might have a bit of a break here. He scored 2 in the last game, but good back check. And now Quake will shoot that one off his own net. Quake picked off by Kuzi God, as the second line now getting some of its players on the ice for both teams, actually. Cleared by Apat as Kuzi looking to complete his line change. Transports with some time. He'll get it up for Apat, the goal scorer for the Drought in the last game. Curtis across for Sosicles. It's picked off by Transports. Cleared back down. Sosicles might have had a good chance there, but he whiffs on it. Curtis. Shoot that one right to Transports. Good ping by Orange Yoshi. Transports, a good move. He's in free! Off the goal post!
Off the crossbar?
off the crossbar as Transport's a beautiful opportunity there. Brings that one off the bar.
Those are the ones you hate as a coach.
The best opportunity of this game. Most dangerous they've ever looked at actually tonight, and it's off the goalpost. Transport's probably shaking his head, wondering how that one did not get into the back of the net. As Apat backward for the Drought. He'll send it up, but it's right up to Curtis. Drew with it. Bringing it up right to Yoshi. And it's brought back into the Aviator zone. It's been a much better start for the Drought. That one's shot towards the net, and Annoyed's going to glove that one. Will not count as a shot. But he's holding on to that one.
Drought definitely have a little bit more life this game than they did last game. Definitely a little bit more offense, at least. Doing a good job of getting in deep and getting some shots. Oh, well.
Great opportunity there for the Drought as face-off win by Alex leads to a shot by Zekro, who just could not get it on net. And that one's taken up by Luke. Might have a step on Quake. Luke in, home free. Shoot, scores!
There we go. Big goal
and the
there.
Aviators open the scoring in Game 2, just like they did in Game 1. And it's
Chips it
Luke.
right past Quake TFA, who steps up wrong, and it's just him and the goalie, and Luke's not going to miss that one.
First goal of the season for Luke. And the Drought right back where they left off, trailing. Cladu probably going to be very frustrated on that one. He probably wants that one right back. The first shot of the game for the Aviators gets into the back of the net. And the Drought going to have to find a way to get back into this one. And Zekro bringing it up. Zekro gets by a cross. Oh, and what a chance for Alex. It's stopped by Annoyed.
Jumped on it. Just absolutely stole that right off the stick of Alex.
Will not count as a shot. Will not count as a shot on goal, but that's just a great chance. That's just a great stop by Annoyed. That's in the back of the net if he does not glove that.
Just taunting him.
And now Quake up for Alex. It's sticked away. Quake sending it in. Sammy cross for Luke. Luke back for Koozie God. Here's Koozie. A shot by Sammy the Whale directed towards the net. Cladu's going to glove that one. Another dangerous chance there for the Aviators. Results in a stoppage.
Shots say 1-1, but it has not felt like that.
Definitely not. The Drought had a much better start to this period. That chance by Transport. Here's Yoshi with a shot. It's stopped by Cladu. That one's shot scores! Curtis the Dog, his first ever goal of his career. Buries it by Clado.
Off the face-off. They had a quick shot. Oh, this is a huge mistake for the Drought. They had 2 players on the ice during the goal.
Another misplay.
The Drought had 6 guys on the ice during the face-off. They pulled 4 as they were just trying to get people on. And so there's only 2 defenders, and neither of them were standing there to block the shot. That's another defensive mistake we saw. We saw that in the first game, where Koozie split a couple guys off a bad line change, and it was the same thing here again.
First point, the first goal of the season in his career for Curtis the Dog, and the first ever point for Orange Yoshi, who draws an assist on that play.
It's huge.
As the Aviators now a 2-0 lead in the first period. Drought are going to have to find a way to claw into this one. Apat with the face-off when Transport's his shot's blocked. The amount of times that the Aviators have been in the right spot at the right time to block that shot. Oh, what a save by Annoyed! Huge stop by the rookie goaltender there to rob Ninja Chop Drew, I believe, of his first goal.
So that's the type of defense they've been working on a lot, is blocking shots, which is something big you need when you have a rookie team and you know you're going to be playing quite a bit of defense.
Transport's bringing it in. He had that great chance at the start. Gets in, but a good stick by Sophocles. Transport's up for Apat. He scores!
What a
Transport's to APAT to the back of the net, and it's 2-1.
He pulls that one out of the corner. Or no, that's pushed off the boards by Curtis. Up to APAT and flipped right over. Nothing that Annoyed can do there. Don't know if you could even see it through the traffic. That's a great shot by APAT.
The Drought have scored 2 combined goals in this season so far. 1 last game, 1 tonight, and they've both come off of APAT. And Transport's getting his first career point as well, drawing an assist on that.
He's been good for them.
Had that wonderful chant. He had that wonderful opportunity at the beginning of the game that went off the post. Here's Sammy the Whale!
Oh.
Centers that one to nobody.
Transport's
and out of the way, it's a 2-on-0. Transport's in. Save, rebound, scores! Transport's buries his own rebound.
He said, I want one of my own, and he got it.
And just like that, the Drought tied it.
Yeah, Alex Nur and Transports both on the break, but Transports wanted it more, beats out his teammate on a rush. They were fighting each other the whole way down, and Transports got a stick on it, flipped it right over the shoulder of Annoyed. Annoyed will want that one back. He was in good position, but just couldn't do anything on the second opportunity. And just like that, it's tied up, and we're not even done with the first period.
Now seen more goals in this first period combined than we did in the first period last game.
Full game.
And we've seen the whole in the full last game, I should say. There's a shot, it's going to be blocked. The Drought, just like that, find themselves within trying to get the chance for their first ever lead of this season. Here's Alex Nar. He gets by. Here's Alex, and his shot goes wide of the net. The Drought are feeling it right now. That shot's blocked by Sammy the Whale, and it's cleared out. A race to it. Sammy trying to chip it by APAT. His shot towards the net, stopped by Claydu.
Save there.
Been a bit of a rough night for the goaltenders in this game, as Claydu and Annoyed probably want both of the goals they've allowed back, but it's...
Yes, definitely. The momentum shifts of the game have been crazy. Pretty even at the start. 2 big ones for St. Joseph, and then 2 big ones for California, and we're back even.
St. John's.
St. John's? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea what they are. I'm happy I didn't call them San Jose.
And the first period looking like it's going to come to an end, and there it is. After 5 minutes, the shot's dead even, 4-4. The goals tied at 2. As the Drought are feeling it right now, they are on fire with those 2 goals. Aviators got to regroup for that second period. They had a 2-0 lead. The Drought got on the board thanks to APAT. And then Transports buried his first goal of his career to tie the game. Both teams can some defensive adjustments.
Yes. It definitely seems that for as offensively explosive as we've seen California be at times, where they've had those big chances and those breaks, and that they scored off of them both times, they seem to be making a lot of mistakes defensively. This is the second game in a row we saw them with bad line changes and miscommunication that's cost them goals, as well as just getting lost in their own zone, getting lost in the neutral zone, giving up pucks and giving up rushes. That they need to eliminate that. Part of that comes from having a young team. Quake's been on the end of some of this, and he's getting lost. Some of those players just trying to get settled in, but it's issues they need to sort out quickly if they want to use that offensive explosiveness they had to the fullest extent.
Couldn't have said it better. And the Drought really, they're feeling it, like I said right now. The momentum is on their side. They've gotten 2 goals to tie the game. If they can manage to get the lead and play some lockdown defense, well, they're not going to do it that way, as Kuzi centers it, but no one was there to get it as Claydu will glove that. Holds onto it. No one's doing anything there, and it's turned over. What a risky play by the Drought. Not the start that they wanted for this period, and the Aviators still with the possession. Sammy losing it to APAT. APAT might get a step here. he tries to center that one. Good plays by Sammy the Whale. Bringing it up. A break for Luke. He's in, home free, and he shoots that one wide. His transports, I believe, got a stick on that. That one's towards the net. Luke up for Kuzi, but he whiffs on the shot. Sammy the Whale turned over, and Apat's way with it. Here's Luke. Good stick by transports up to Apat. Here's Apat, scores! Sammy the Whale own goals it.
Wow. See that one. That's a turnover by Luke in the neutral zone. And Apat again pushes it around 2 defenders and gets a good shot. Oh, looks like it could have been Sammy the Whale on the back check. Might have knocked it, pushed it towards the net himself. And that's a rough one that you don't want to be giving up. He's trying to put it in the corner, it looks like, and obviously he had some bad aim.
Unfortunate break for the Aviators as the Drought now are on the board with their first lead of the season. Yoshi up for Curtis. Gonna be blocking Quake with it in his own corner. Quake trying to bring it up. He's going to bring it up himself across for Zekro. Zekro's shot, it's going to go wide of the net. Really tough break for St. John's there. They had a 2-0 lead to start the game. And then the Drought. How about that? Exploding on their offense. Take the lead. Here's Quake. Cross for Zekro. And that one's going to go wide into the bench.
The last goal didn't even count as a shot on that.
Very unfortunate break for Annoyed. And now a line change coming up for the team. That one's up for Drew. He can't get to it. Here's Curtis. Up for Sophocles, who just stayed back for some reason, as the Drought now with it. Miscommunication. Here's Quake cutting in. His shot off the goalpost. What a great attempt there by Quake. Yoshi turning it over to Zekro. Here's Zekro with some time and space. Tries to center it. It's blocked by Curtis. And now Apat with it. Apat waiting for his team to complete the line change. That one's pung away by Luke. And Luke might have a step here, but good play by Alex and R. Apat up for transports. And now Alex and R gets it by Sammy. Here's Alex. Good block by Luke. And Luke the other way with it. He's got a bit of a step on Alex. His shot is stopped by Claydu. Good opportunity for the Aviators to get back within to tie the game. Unfortunately, Claydu's made a couple of good stops. Here's Sammy up to the point. Luke was not pinching there. He'll just up to block it. Sammy whiffing on it a couple of times, and Luke back to his own zone. Cross for Kuzi. As Sammy the Whale turning it over right to Alex. Apat, cross for Alex and R. Alex and R, a good pass. Here's Apat, big save, rebound, and Luke shot that one onto his own post.
Good save. Big save by Annoyed. Looks like might have been Sammy the Whale getting in the back of his own net to keep that one out.
Good shot that was stopped by Annoyed, and then Luke accidentally shoots that one onto his own post. Could have resulted in another own goal. Here's a chance for Alex and R. His shot, he scores! The first career goal for Alex and R17 gives the Drought a 4-2 lead.
Kuzi clears it off the face-off, transports, gets it to Alex, who rips it. He's outside the blue line on that shot. That goal could have got called back for the offsides, but Apat managed to get on for it. Good work from him. Score update from the other game. It's 4-1. Greyhounds are winning that game over the Belleville Blizzard. Not looking good this season for them.
4 straight goals by the Drought to give them a 2-goal lead now.
They pulled themselves back in here.
It all started off of an Apat goal at the beginning of in the middle of the first period. That one's passed across for Yoshi, and he whiffs 3 times on it.
Has Ice Spiller been here?
Ice Spiller has been here. The manager of the Aviators has been in attendance, but he benched himself for I'm Saucicles.
Well, he's on now, so just thought I'd point that out.
Sorry about that. And now, Aviators trying to get within 1. Quake with a good burst of speed, but he turned it over. Here's Zekro. In the corner. Gets it up to Curtis the dog. His shot won't even reach the net. Clado just cleared away. Oh, and there is Ice Pillar. My bad. He has put himself on the ice.
That's what I was checking, is if he'd been here the whole time or if I was tripping and he was just getting on the ice.
Now the Drought all over that one. They could not clear it. Everyone's backing up with 39 seconds to go. Here's Quake. Turned it over. Here's a chance for Luke. Blocked by Zekro. And now Curtis, the dying stages of the second period. Curtis. Blocked by APAT. And now Alex up with it. He's got a semi-break. His shot off the goalpost. And Annoyed with a late reaction to stop that one.
It's a good save there. Bad luck hit. That's the second post this game. That could be this could easily be a 6-2 game without those posts.
Face the phone by APAT. Transports across. Off the goalpost goes Alex and R. And now the dying seconds of period number 2. Here's Sammy the Whale. Up for Luke. Turned over. Transports. Dying seconds. Sends that one towards the net. And it's stopped.
Come on, Annoyed. 1 second.
Final second of the period underway. Maybe enough time for one last shot, if they're lucky. Face off one back by Luke, and that's it. The second period comes to a close. The Drought exploding on offense. It's a 4-2 game as we head to our second intermission.
If you are St. John, what do you have to do in this third period to claw back 3 goals and win this one? Or 2 to take it to OT?
Honestly, if you are the Aviators right now, you gotta be concerned about your offense because they have not generated that much ever since their second goal, honestly. And for the Drought, just keep doing what you're doing. They've had the momentum basically ever since their first goal of the game. Very unfortunate break for Annoyed. His debut was very much anticipated as he was one of the better rookie goaltenders out there, but
he's had a good debut overall. The 1 goal allowed in his win to start it, and then just a couple unfortunate breakdowns in this one. None have really been his fault. Screened on the 1 shot from the point and a breakaway given up and the own goal that he's honestly played quite well. On only 6 shots is what stat keepers have, but really it's been a lot more chances than that, and he's held strong. Nothing to be ashamed of his performance here, but he definitely needs to keep it going in the third to prove something.
I'll be right back. Could you take over for a few seconds,
Yes,
Cookie?
I can. Yeah, puck drop here in a second. Luke will win that one. He'll get a break into the zone. Takes a shot. Clado makes a save, followed by Kuzi. Another save by Clado. Transports in the corner now. Kuzi takes it behind the net. Stop by Alex now. Battle behind the net. Between the two. Alex. Get out from behind. They'll clear the zone. APAT up. Luke will grab it. Oh, APAT. Into the corner. Battle between the two. APAT to the front and grab by Annoyed. It looks like he'll freeze and we'll get a face off to his left. 4 minutes 30 to play in the third. Time is ticking. for the Aviators who need a couple. Alex wins that face-off. Transports can't do anything, and they'll clear the zone and regroup. Alex back up the transports. Gets it through Yoshi and through Sammy the Whale on net. A good save by Annoyed. They'll release it to Kuzi. Kuzi up the boards. Can't get it back Alex, but Sammy can. Transports back into the zone now. Down deep. Gets a shot on net. Saved by Annoyed. Take his shot total up to 7. Apat in the corner with Kuzi. Up to transports. Oh, wide of the net there. Good opportunity. Sammy and Alex behind the net. Orange Yoshi will pick it up. Alex takes it right back. Front of the net. Transports wide again. And they'll clear. Sammy the Whale. Taking it up. Tries pushing it to Orange Yoshi. He'll get a shot from deep. And it's stopped by Claydu. Gives it to Zekro. Zekro with the puck. Only 2 players on the ice for the Drought. They're not paying attention. And Ninja Chop will hop on. Can be their third. Zekro in the corner. Looking for a pass. Curtis breaks it up. Gets it across to Luke. And they'll have to regroup. Too much traffic in front. Luke up the middle again. Splits a couple of defenders. No one can stop him. Cleared into the corner by Quake TFA. Zekro behind the net. Quake picks it up and go around Ice Spiller. Ice Spiller putting the pressure on, but Quake holds up and will get it clear of the zone. Luke takes it right back in now. Tops of the circles. Down to the goal line. Puts it out front. There's no one there for it. And Zekro trying to get it out. About to fight Curtis the dog. He's not having it. Zekro up and sent right back by the Aviators. Look for the line change. Good job not to touch the puck. We'll let Kuzi get on. Curtis the dog whiffs on it a couple times and gets it into the zone. Apat and Kuzi now. Apat clears it.
Good passing.
He'll get it right back here. And I'll give it back to Mimi.
Thank you for taking over momentarily, Cookie Monster. So we are back in this third period, just 2 minutes to go now. With the Drought still up by 2. Aviators have got to get something going. They have not had much offense ever since they took the lead. They got to get something on Claydu, and may have a chance here. Yoshi, that one's shot off his stick by transports towards the net. And the other way with it is Alex. Cross for Apat. He shoots, and it's stopped by Annoyed. Big stop there to keep the game within a reach for the Drought. California really, like I said, missing their best player, Jets.
And it's hurting them. They've had a couple more issues with their lines and not having enough players on the ice.
Now, no Jets, but they still managed to get the lead in this game, and they could close it out. If they managed to close it out, I think they'd be pretty proud with themselves, splitting their first 2 games. So that one is brought in. Here's Alex in our behind his own net. Puck battle. Sammy the Whale now trying to get something going on for the Aviators with just the last minute to play in the third period. Unless a comeback can happen now, the Drought might have won their first game. That one's towards the crease and it's cleared away. Unless a huge comeback can happen for the Aviators, it's going to be a win. Here's Luke. He whiffed on that one.
Big opportunity.
That was it right there. That was their chance to spark a comeback. And now the other way with it is Zekro and Ninja Chop Drew. Here's Drew. Shoots that one and it's stopped by Annoyed.
Long whistles here are not... Those long whistles on face-offs are not helping the Aviators. It looks like it could be their shot gone. 23 seconds is not a lot of time.
Take over again.
Yes, your mic is working. Timeout called by the Aviators. Trying to regroup and get some energy. The legs of big goal from the first line, and they need an energized second line to go out there and pound the second one home. Oh. We cannot hear you, Mimi. Time wasting down. 3 seconds to go. Nothing Luke can do, and that's the game. The Drought win. They go 1-1 on the night and split. And it's a good road trip for them. Came away with what they needed, which was an early win this season without the big names Jet, 23 on their team. They got that one and some early certification that not that bad of a team. Oh, okay. Well, looks like that may be all from us here at the LHB team tonight. I have been Cookie Monster. Alongside me, doing play-by-play all night, has been Mimi. And we will say good night to you from the Capital One Center, or whatever the hell we are. St. John's. We'll go with that. Thank you all. Make sure to tune in for the Greyhound stream. Not sure if that's going on right now, but if it is, make sure to hop over there and check that game out.